Hey y'all, it is Tasha back with another hair video. Today, as you can see from the title, I will be showing you how to do a 3-strand twist. And here's the product that I'm using today, but of course you can use whatever gel, cream, or styler of your choice. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I know you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between a 3-strand twist and a 2-strand twist? Well, for me, as you can see, hopefully see from the video, that with a 3-strand twist, I get a little more of a wave pattern and not so much of really defined spirals that come with a 2-strand twist. Don't get me wrong, there's still spirals, but for my hair, they are not as defined in that shape when I do a 3-strand twist. Also, as well, as you can probably see from the video, if you've seen any of my older videos with a 2-strand twist, I'm able to do this with more hair in each section. So I'm able to do fewer twists when I do 3-strand versus my 2-strand twist. So as with any twist out, you want to go ahead and apply your product after your hair has been thoroughly detangled. And you know me, I'm always a little extra. Got to detangle again after. That's just a personal preference. It helps to work the product through my hair even more. All right, so now we're about to get started. What you want to do is separate the hair into 3 sections, just as if you were going to braid your hair. And to get started, you want to take that strand that's in your right hand and cross it over both strands until it's in your left hand. And then now that piece that was in the middle is in your right hand, and you cross that over both twists, and then now it's in your left hand. So you just go right to left, crossing over both strands of hair each time with the one strand that's going from the right hand to the left hand. And that is all you're doing the entire time. You just want to make sure that you're keeping all the strands separated, because until you get the hang of it, it can be a little difficult to figure out where to place the hair to keep them all separated. I just do a little maneuver of keeping them between my index finger and my thumb while I'm switching it from hand to hand. All right, so you just do that again, going down the length of your hair. And when I get close to the ends of my hair and I'm really struggling with the 3 strands, I'll just take whatever's left and do a regular 2-strand twist and twirl the ends as I do with my regular twist that I do when I get close to the ends with these. So there's the pattern. As you can see, they do look different than your 2-strand twists. All right, so I'm gonna show that to you one more time. And for me, it took a little bit for me to get the hang of it when I first started doing it, but now I can do them pretty quickly and easily with no issues. Again, please make sure your hair is detangled just as you would when you're doing a 2-strand twist, braid out, whatever it is. You just want to make sure that you get the best results, that your hair is thoroughly detangled. All right, and again, you want to separate your hair into 3 pieces. You want these pieces to be as even as you can. You're going to start by taking that strand that's in the right hand and crossing it all the way over into your left hand. Now the piece that was in the middle is in your right hand, crossing it over to your left hand. And now the piece that was in the middle, initially in the left when you first started, is now in the right, and it's crossing over to the left hand. So you just continue the motion of going from right hand to left hand. And for me, it's easier for me to keep, once I've crossed the hairs, it's easier for me to keep the the hair that's in my right hand that needs to go over in the hand by itself, so that it's not interfering with the other two strands, and I'm sure that it's going over all pieces of hair. And again, you just continue this motion over and over again until you've gone down the length of your twist. And same as I did the last time, when I get close to the end, detangling it just to make sure there are not any tangles that have formed since I started twisting. Find my 3 strands again. This can be tricky. And then my same process until I've gotten to the ends. And then once I have little to no hair left, I will take what is left and create a 2-strand twist and just twist it all the way down and twirl around my finger. And this is being done on damp hair, but you can do whatever your preference is that you're used to get the best results for your hair. All right, now it has been 24 hours. Well, not quite. It's been overnight, and this is the next morning. My hair is completely dry, and I'm now taking it down the next day. So to take these down, you want to just unravel in the opposite direction that you twisted it in. I know with 2-strand twists, it's easier just to kind of unravel a bit, and then you can just take the 2 strands and pull them apart. Since you have 3 strands here, you want to be a little bit more careful, especially because it can produce more frizz if you are not. But I just unravel them in the opposite direction until I'm able to find my 3 strands, and basically just begin to separate those and pull them apart gently. So you can see it's sort of like a corkscrew. I'm unwinding it in the opposite direction and then separating the strands, unwinding it a little bit more, separating the strands more, and then I just continue the motion of unwinding in the opposite direction and pulling the strands away from each other as I'm doing that. And again, just continue this process until you've gotten all of the twists out of your hair. And this is my hair with all the twists removed. I have great definition, great shine going on with my hair. And hopefully you can tell here the difference between the definition of this and my regular 2-strand twist. Again, this gives me a slightly more wavy pattern than the spiral pattern. And this part, of course, you know the drill. Separate, fluff, pick, do whatever until your heart is content. I didn't go too big, which I usually do not go really big on the first day so that I can get it to last me a full week when I'm doing my twist outs. And after that, basically the style is done. A little bit of gel on the edges, fluffing in the back, and here is my 3-strand twist. I absolutely love this style. I don't do it a whole lot just because it does take a little bit of time to get in the groove and to concentrate to actually do the 3 strands instead of the 2 strands, because you really got to force yourself to do it. But in the end, the results are great. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.